Surveying the landscape outside the arena, it's another beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles. Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Hey, Allie.
NBA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard C.J. McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allen. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Anthony Davis.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Here are the 5 for the Lakers. Trevor Ariza out there with LeBron James. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Davis in at center. And for the Clippers, we've got Kawhi Leonard. Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's George in at the 4. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's George. Zubac passes to Leonard. Bledsoe outside. Clock at 6. Leonard on the wing. That one a little long. Here's Ariza. Leonard defending. To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
Well, you describe AD's games and you start running out of superlatives. I mean, when this guy is healthy, he dominates in a different fashion, but in similar ways to Tim Duncan.
Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for LA, Ivica Zubac. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Zubac drops them both. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Davis. Here's Bradley. Westbrook finds James. 5 on the clock. Oh, there's the alley! And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Leonard right side. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Davis. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Misses from close range.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And Kawhi Leonard dipping his toe into free agency. Now, he opted out mostly to sign a longer contract with the Clippers. And in just 2 years, he has shown his value for this franchise. So they felt the same, and both are now linked for the next 4 years.
James can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to Bledsoe. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Kennard, right side. Right wing. Here's Zubats. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Last time they met in Los Angeles.
And that last game was just about as close as it gets. Hard fought by both teams.
Yeah, really. And when we say every point counts, we mean it. I mean, that game came down to who made their free throws.
Zubats with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Kennard. Back to Bledsoe. 4-3. And it's blocked by Davis.
No, sir. Don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
The Lakers trail. To the middle. Pass to Westbrook. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
They had a tough time beyond the arc. A lot of their possessions ended in missed threes.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Here's Ariza. Davis with it. Rejected by George.
On defense, George able to use all of that length and athleticism to deny the shot.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Now here's Bledsoe. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Hook loose. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. That one doesn't drop. And the Lakers going the other way now. Westbrook right side.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again. This time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
At the line for 2.
Off. And at this point of the season, Clark, scouting reports should be pretty set. How important are they for teams?
Extremely important. I mean, knowing the other team's tendencies is part of preparing to beat them. So we see some teams who swear by advanced scouting. I mean, it's really a pillar of how they operate. They'll use complex defenses and spot opponents after timeout plays. Really put all of that information. It's about data accumulation and then aggregating that data and using it effectively to hopefully give you an advantage in winning the game.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Clippers pick. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
The Clippers trail. George outside. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Ariza. Leonard defending. Here's Ariza. James with the ball. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Now here's Bledsoe. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kennard with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. It's stolen by James. Here's the break. Here's Westbrook. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him last game against Indiana. Kicks it out to Bledsoe. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Lakers in the lead. Now James. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. For the Clippers, Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. And it's Jackson in for Bledsoe. The Lakers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Jackson against Westbrook, and he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Westbrook's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Trying to get back on track. And the play by George as he finishes it off for 2.
George, no stranger to dealing with contact and still finishing the shot.
Davis against Ibaka. And it's blocked by Ibaka. James passes to Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 5 points.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Kennard outside. No good from outside. The Lakers have got 6 of 14 in so far. James passes to Davis. Basket counts. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Leonard with the strong finish.
Yeah, the level of creativity Leonard has is just special. He's capable of some really memorable throwdowns.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
The Lakers call timeout.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. Anthony comes in for James. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Monk in for Bradley. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
Here's Howard, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Westbrook, fires the three. Second chance shot. Goes up on the baseline. And the shot falls short that time.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Pass to Horton Tucker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And the Clippers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Jackson, the pass to Ibaka. Guarded by Howard. Ibaka's shot is off. The Lakers shooting the rock around 41% during the first quarter. Kennard against Monk. Here's Anthony. Drops in the layup for 2.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Jackson against Westbrook. Dunks it hard with one hand. He makes it look easy.
Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Here's Westbrook. Kept alive. Howard's shot's good. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
No good on the shot. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Shot from the wing. Westbrook can't hit.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Jackson against Westbrook. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Batum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Dwight Howard picks one up. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career. And it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, Nick Batum, out of France, taken 25th in the 2008 draft. If there was a redo, he's a lottery pick.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. It's both from the stripe. And the Lakers have possession, coming off a win against the Blazers.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow the game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Early on, guys, excellent work on the boards here. I mean, you've got to like those second chance points they're getting.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
No good on that one. Second free throw is good.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Ooh, Howard with a block. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Monk. Anthony, left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Jackson. He's guarded by Anthony. Unloads from 13. Howard grabs the miss.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Monk. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Low block shot. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Dwight Howard.
And the Lakers lead by 7.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Monk covers. It's Hartenstein, high post. Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Monk finds Anthony. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Monk. Anthony outside. Fires for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson down low. Can't connect from short range. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. Back after this. And you think about LeBron James, not just one of the all-time greats. He's really a coach on the floor.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel best suit our team. I'm a smart, cerebral basketball player. My basketball IQ is very high, and I take that very seriously. So I know what best suits our team, and our coaching staff does as well.
He really does process the game at such a high level, Grant.
Yeah, an all-time level. And he'll let you know about it. I mean, no false modesty at all. Says, I got this.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, Marcus Morris out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Reggie Jackson, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Horton Tucker can't hit. The Clippers trail. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Batum. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, that's big-time concentration from Batum. Able to battle his way through contact and still get the finish.
Here's Horton Tucker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. Here's Howard. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 7.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
Here's Jackson. Out to the right wing. It's Hartenstein, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bledsoe to the right side. Puts it up. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Horton Tucker. Here's Reeves, defended by Jackson. Here's Horton Tucker. Batum pulls it in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Throws it up high, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Great timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
Leonard on the wing. Zubats. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Here's Reeves. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. It's good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Leonard. 9-point game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Pass to Reeves. Now here is James. Launches a 3. Connects from downtown.
3 points.
And now a 12-point Laker lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Shots blocked. With the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
And here's Bledsoe, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul.
It just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Avery Bradley. Russell Westbrook.
Stolen. Left side Davis to the paint. Here's James. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field. And last season, the NBA expanding eligibility for two-way players. Clark, great to see those who seized the opportunity and secured full NBA contracts.
Yeah, B.A., I could not agree with you more. I mean, it's all about performance, and when guys show they're capable of playing at the highest level, they should have that chance. And I love the flexibility of the rosters, giving hungry, talented players an opportunity to earn their way onto the big league team.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
He's checked in for Zubats. Bledsoe, pass to Leonard. They need this. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
So good to see Bledsoe setting up guys like that. I mean, especially when they're wide open and they've got the better shot.
James against George. James, right side. The Clippers grab the miss. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And with Paul George, Graham, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Bursting onto the scene during the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals, Paul George went head-to-head with LeBron in an epic 7-game series. PG didn't get the finals, but he did gain the respect of the basketball world.
George hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
It's James on the wing. Shoots over George. And they get it back. And that one's good. Davis. Davis has got 10 points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
George outside. The Lakers with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Westbrook outside. Pass to Ariza. Now here's Davis. He's covered by Bledsoe. Back to Ariza. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Bledsoe. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. To the wing, right side. Pass to Leonard. Leonard, double team. Bledsoe for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bledsoe's got his first 3 points of the game. And here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Clippers. George with it. 17 points for him. Last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Here's James. Good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. On the wing, Bledsoe. And he lobs it up. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Leonard against Davis.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach would probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the Clippers making a change here. Kennard's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Anthony's checked in for Ariza. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Oh, George with a steal. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
James against George. James outside. It doesn't go for him. Ooh, great D that time from Ibaka. Westbrook against Jackson. Pass to George. Now Leonard. Over Anthony. And again, no good by the Clippers.
It's been a challenging quarter for them, and his offensive inconsistency is a driving factor.
Westbrook with it. And Ibaka picks him up defensively.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Jackson. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Davis drives in, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it, and stolen by Anthony. Here's Bradley. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up in attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
So both teams changing it up here. Jackson against Westbrook. Check by Davis. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. There's Jackson with the 3. That shot off. And it's the Lakers the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And the Clippers have possession. Following the score by the Lakers. Here's Ibaka, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Westbrook, the pass to Davis, and it's good. 2 points. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, I tell you what, it's rare that you see a big man with offensive skills like Davis has. He is a talented, rare player.
Here's Batum. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Now here's Westbrook. Takes it inside. That's in. He's shooting 3 for 10 from the floor now.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Jackson. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Russell Westbrook.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
At the line for LA, Reggie Jackson at the stripe. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Clippers. And so Jackson nails both of them. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a 14-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Pass to Westbrook. Shoots over Jackson. Westbrook with the miss.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Kennard can't get it to go. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. He's guarded by Anthony. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Now the Lakers moving it up. Shoots from 14. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. We'll be back in a moment.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It was a big-time first quarter from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
They're winning the effort battle so far. And I'm talking about the offensive rebound. They've got a ton of second chance opportunities. They are just going at it. I mean, physically outstanding. This team is playing great.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
They really need to focus on finding quality shots. They can't create for themselves in the second half. Things will only get worse. And I'm talking about the high percentage looks, not contested threes.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. They've got Anthony, Russell Westbrook out there with Avery Bradley. Then it's Trevor Ariza, and it's Davis in at the 5. And it's blocked. Leonard with the ball. Ariza's there. Leonard can't get it to go. Outside Davis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Pass to Ariza. Here's Bradley. Anthony outside. Davis with it. Back to Anthony. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
Boy, I like the fire that Ariza plays with. He's not afraid of sacrificing his body on his way up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
The well-seasoned Ariza continues to make a difference. I mean, this veteran is a reliable scorer and a quality defender.
James is checked in for the Lakers. So he makes both from the line. The Clippers shooting a low 30% from the floor. Leonard outside. Leonard double team. Here's the 3. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got his second basket on the night.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shots. And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now here's Leonard.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
We got a piece of it. Ariza pulls down the board.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Back to James. Clock at 6. 13 feet out. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
If LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line. And you know, this could be the season that LeBron passes Karl Malone for second all-time in career scoring. And dare we think this? After a year or two, perhaps even passing Kareem, that's almost sacrilege. But it could happen if LeBron stays healthy.
That free throw misses. And Clark, LeBron already the all-time playoff scoring leader and second all-time in final scoring to Jerry West.
Well, it all makes sense, B.A. You add it up. His brilliance, his longevity, his consistency. I mean, he's made the finals just about every year, too. That doesn't hurt when you're talking about playoff stats. It is absolutely incredible what he's been able to do.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, and you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ, the greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings, LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row ain't close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Bledsoe. Shoots over Davis, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Bledsoe drops them both. Well, you want to talk loaded college teams? Eric Bledsoe played with some serious talent during his 1 year in school.
Bledsoe went 18th overall in the 2010 draft. He was the 4th selection from his school. Now, John Wall went 1st overall, DeMarcus Cousins 5th, and Patrick Patterson 14th. I'm happy I never had to face that squad when I was in college.
Now, here is James. He's got 7. Here's Howard. Rejected by George. Bradley. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Kennard. He's got 6. Leonard outside. Zubac inside. Monk covers. A nice shot by Zubac.
It's nice to see they're not settling for 3-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Pass to Ariza. James outside. And there's the drive. And it's James with the jam.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Bledsoe finds Zubac. Kennard with it. Back to Zubac. Over Monk. And again, it's the Clippers converting. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Bledsoe against Monk. Pass to Ariza. It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul of the game. Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubats. Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Lakers substitution.
Here's James. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. James has got 11 points.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. LeBron with the rebound. James has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Kennard. 6 points for him. Leonard passes to George. Driving to the basket. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Bradley. He's covered by Bledsoe. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Leonard. Baseline try. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist by George. He's got 7.
Hey, with the advent of analytics, you don't see too many guys shoot from there. But Bledsoe still finds value in the mid-range game.
Bradley with a drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Leonard. And that one hits the back iron. The Lakers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Ariza. Back to Bradley. Now, here is James. And it's James with the jam.
James throwing it down with that power dunk. You know, the defense can't allow him to get what he wants inside because that's easy pickings for LeBron.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, the players on two-way contracts getting expanded opportunities last season after the league eliminated the 50-game cap and permitted them to take part in the playoffs. The pandemic played a role, but, guys, teams are continuing to find contributors among these scrappy young players.
Well, it's all about opportunity, Allie. Both teams will make substitutions.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Covered by Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Lakers have gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Bradley. It's rebounded by Ibaka.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here's George. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Pass to Bradley. Back to Monk. To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
That's his second personal.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from James.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Pass to Hartenstein. And here's Jackson. Back to Hartenstein. Over to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Shot to end the cold streak. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now. That one's good from James on the assist by Anthony. James has got 12 points here in the second half. Kennard outside. Here's Hartenstein. Rejected by James.
Boy, a superb shot blocker. LeBron continues to add to his highlight reel of impressive rejection.
Westbrook, he's checked in for Monk.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Russell Westbrook.
Jackson against Westbrook. There's the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Westbrook's got his 6th rebound on the night. Now James. 18 points for him. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Driving inside. No good there. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Anthony, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
This game, another feather in LeBron's cap, and by now he's got a lot of feathers and a lot of caps. What a night.
Jackson outside. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Kennard. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 9. James outside. It's blocked. Kennard outside. Pass to Jackson. Check by James. Here's Kennard. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kennard. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers, Anthony Davis.
And for the Lakers, their shooting has been great at 58% on the third. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Jackson. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Batum pulls it in. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. Jackson can't get it to go.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Horton Tucker on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Lakers on top, just dominating this one. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Justice Winslow out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then there's Johnson, then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Batum in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
And the 6'6" forward Justice Winslow, drafted 10th in the 2015 draft. I mean, he's a strong-bodied defender, and he loves to make winning plays.
Justice Winslow taking 2 shots.
Relax on the first.
He misses the free throw. And you know, Grant, Winslow battling some injuries in recent years. When healthy, he is definitely a difference maker.
I mean, I love that he's a gritty defender who's also an outstanding passer. Now, his scoring has lagged behind a little bit, but nevertheless, he sets the tone with his effort and attention to detail.
And he's good on the second. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Here's Batum to the inside. Hartenstein in the post. He's against Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting at a respectable 49%. Back to Bazemore. Pass to Jordan. Here's Bazemore, covered by Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Two points. That one goes. Horton Tucker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Knocked loose. His man. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for LA. To the strike, Terrence Mann. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it. and hope for the best for your ball club.
Hey, when you're as big and strong as Jordan is, you expect to get hit. You expect contact, and Jordan doesn't let it bother him.
On the wing man. Outside Johnson. Pass to Batum. Back to Johnson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Reeves. Here's Horton Tucker. And the three off target.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Bazemore. The rebound by Mann. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. From 12 feet. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Lakers shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Reeves. It's tipped. Pass to Johnson. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. Evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
Here's Reeves. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Pass to Mann. Free throw line jumper. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Reeves. That one is off. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's Mann. Here he goes. And a two-handed jam.
And when you leave a man open, Batum finds great feel for the game.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers spirit. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers spirit.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Davis, the pass to Johnson. Now here's Monk. There's Davis with the three. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And in the 2021 Conference Finals, 3 out of the 4 teams were helmed by black head coaches. Many hoping that'll help create more opportunities moving forward, Greg.
No question. The NBA is #1 in embracing diversity in its league. And we still have a long way to go, but you have to be proud of the coaches who performed, as you said, in last year's Conference Finals, but also seeing the steps move in the right direction this summer with a lot of hires who are African-American head coaches. So, obviously, it's a results-driven business, but greater diversity is certainly welcome.
The Lakers have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Davis. And finish Finished off by Davis.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Now here's Bledsoe. Leonard up top. Shot clock at 6. And the layup is good off the glass.
Inside, Leonard has so many go-to moves. He knows how to get by into a shot.
Davis down low. He's guarded by Zubac.
Foul Clippers. Ivica Zubac. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
BA and Anthony Davis, you got a big man who can give you 28 a game and contend for Defensive Player of the Year. Enough said.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And Davis standing 6'10" with a 7'6" wingspan. His sphere of influence, let's call it, is gigantic.
BA, I love that phrase, sphere of influence, and that's exactly what AD has. Multiple first-time all-defense selections, and rightfully so. This guy gets it done at both ends.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. Westbrook comes in for Monk. That one misses. Well, the NBA has said we're in a transformational period. We have to earn viewers. Clark, moves like the play-in tournament, looking to attract those viewers.
Well, you know what, B.A.? I like the initiative the NBA has taken there. Clearly, you have to continue to create and innovate and adapt as a league. I think it's smart to try new things, and I think the play-in tournament added a level of excitement, not just with its newness, but with the competitive nature of those play-in games. So I think it's something that may find its way as part of the regular calendar going forward.
Here's Bradley from deep three-point range. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Clippers.
LA basketball.
Leonard outside. Zubac finds Kennard. Back to Zubac. And yep, it's good.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside Davis. Shoots over Zubac. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his third personal foul.
And it's going to be on Ivica Zubac. Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, BA, what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And he makes a first.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
Both free throws good from Davis.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
Now here's Bledsoe. Leonard up top. Four on the clock. Leonard double team. Back to Bledsoe. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 4 assists now tonight.
A savvy veteran. Even when Bledsoe is under pressure, he keeps a cool head.
And Davis slams it home.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
Pass to Ariza. Well, there's been a lot of discussion about officiating in the league right now. Clark, you think the game's called tighter than it used to be?
I don't really think it's tighter. It's different. I mean, the emphasis is on really giving the offensive players an opportunity to get to the basket and to not allow defensive players to impede with their hands on the perimeter. And I like that part of it. And cutting, you can't just chuck cutters and be overly physical. Basketball is a contact game. It's not a wrestling match. Freedom of movement is an important part of that, and it looks better, and it does, in fact, allow it to be a little more entertaining, in my opinion.
Now, here is James. Into the lane, and slam dunk by James.
You know, part of being an outstanding point forward like LeBron is mastering the pick and roll, and trust me when I say it now, he masters the pick and roll.
And Kennard with the three. Kennard's got 9 points now in the second half.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Goes up with the strike, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his fourth personal foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James. At the foul line for one.
One shot.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from James.
And, you know, this guy simply does not age. LeBron remains a dominant force in this league despite being in the league since 2003.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. George passes to Leonard. On the take. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
That hoop is what makes Kawhi so lethal. I mean, you have to respect the outside shot, but he can also take it right to the basket.
Now, here is James. And it's James with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the bucket is good.
Not a lot of wings are willing to score inside like Paul George. I mean, part of why he's elite at his position.
Westbrook outside. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
That's his 6th personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Anthony Davis. Shooting 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Johnson comes in for Ariza. And Bazemore is subbed in for Bradley. And he can't hit the second. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th. Rejected by James. And he's able to get it back. That one goes in. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. Yep, count it. James has got 30.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And here's Jackson. Jack's up a 3, and it's blocked by Davis. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
You know, for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.